Hello, hello, and welcome to Ease Your Anxiety. We're almost at the top of the hour. Oh, right now we are at the top of the hour. Ease Your Anxiety is my gift to you. It is a free introductory session to energy work. So if you're new to energy work, I would really encourage you to go to my website, ubenergy.com, Y-U-U-B energy.com. And under the Learn More tab, there are videos that talk about how energy works and why this works and why I'm so excited about this work that I'm doing. I'm coming to you live from the beautiful state of Utah. I'm UB with UB Energy Wellness, and I help people that have anxiety, that the anxiety is just taking over. You're exhausted. Oh, excuse me. I just had a sneeze go on. Um, you're exhausted because you're trying to perform. You're a high achiever and you're able to get the stuff done, but you have nothing left for your family at the end of the day. There's so much on your to-do list. You can't relax. You don't know how to relax, right? And a lot of the times, what ends up happening is it is because of stuff that you've been carrying around emotionally. You don't have time to address it. So you're just like, oh, this is, but then you just go, okay, stuff it, stuff it, stuff it, put your head down and keep going. And when you have time, then you'll be able to relax. Does that ever come around? It usually does not. Okay, so I practiced as a physical therapist for over 30 years, helping people recover from like total knee surgeries, long stays in the hospital, get back to their life that they had prior to whatever the incident was that ended them up in the hospital or to go see the doctor for pain or whatnot. But I found that within the patient population that I was helping, there was a group of people that I could not help because I knew that the pain that they were experiencing, which was real pain, was not from physical trauma, like they fell down or something, right? And hurt their knee. Um, their shoulder was hurting because of emotional trauma that they were carrying around. They had upset stomachs, they had headaches, they had problems with their skin, right? So all these things that I could not help them with, even with all the education that I'd received and the continuing ed courses that I had gone to, I could not help these folks. And I was led to energy work, which addresses the emotional trauma. And so now I'm certified in emotion code, body code, belief code. I'm also a master practitioner for the global energy method, a Reiki master. I'm also certified in multiple other modalities as well. And so today we are going to be demonstrating what emotion code is, which was developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson. And he is now a retired chiropractor and has developed this powerful modality to address the stuff that we are carrying around and that we may not even remember because we were little at the time. So before I explain how the energy balancing works, first the fine print disclaimer. I clearly state that I'm not a medical doctor, a psychologist, or a counselor, and while the group energy balancing sessions are intended to help you with your healing journey, these sessions are not a substitute for medical or psychological care, and no specific results or benefits are claimed or promised. And by participating in this session, either live or through the recording, it is understood that you agree to the UB Energy Wellness Client Consent Service Agreement, Waiver, Privacy Policy, Terms and Conditions located on my website at ubenergy.com. Okay, so if you're new to energy work, like we discussed, please go to my website, ubenergy.com, and under the Learn More tab, there are videos that talk about how energy works. So, and some of them are put on by Dr. Nelson, so you can kind of see him as well. Okay, so most people have similar um, negative emotions that can be cleared in a group setting, for whoever is affected. So for example, let me see if I can find something. For example, if the emotion of anger comes up, right? And so you may be going, oh, that's really me. I really resonate with this because such and such happened, 10 years ago or 5 years ago or yesterday, right? But then you may be one of these people who are like, anger is not my issue. I don't seem to have that problem. But then you go, you may be thinking, well, maybe when I was little, something happened that made you really angry. And so then you kind of internalize that emotion. And when that happens, your subconscious remembers everything. It keeps track of everything that is happening in your body, including what's happening with your emotions. And so even though your conscious mind may not remember, your subconscious remembers. And so you may be going, well, I don't know if this is for me or not. It may have been when you were a child, or it may not have anything to do with you. But because we're all moving forward together as a group, and we do have a priority on which ones needs to be done first, we muscle test those. And so hopefully you will be able to have a lot of what we are clearing be applicable to you. Obviously, this does not go as deep as one-on-one sessions, but it can be powerful. And so this is a special and a dedicated space specifically for you and the issues that you bring forth. So today I would like for you to focus on whatever it is that is causing you angst right now. Is it that you're anxious about the big presentation that is coming up at work? Is it a conflict that you have within your family between you and your child, or you're the child and and a conflict with your parents? Is there something going on with worry with regards to finances and lack of abundance, right? So think about whatever it is that is causing you angst, that is keeping you up at night. That's usually a good way to look at it. So just say to yourself, okay, for this session, I want to address this issue, whatever the issue is. That is setting an intention or a purpose for the session, that something that you want to address. Now, so that your mind and your brain has a place to go, right? A positive place that you can envision. What would your life look like if you did not have this issue anymore? Would you be able to show up better? Would you be able to be more present with your family? Would the relationship be better? Would you be more calm? So think about that and envision what your life would look like, how you would be acting if you did not have this issue. Can you see it in your mind's eye? The brain needs a goal to work towards, right? So we know what the problem is that we want to address today, our intention, and we know where we want to go, right? Okay. And I also would ask that you had set an intention that this session will be for the highest good for all of those that are participating today, whether it be live or whether it be um, in the watching the recording, right? Because what we want to do is because everything is energy, and so even though you're not here live with me, we are able to connect because it's like radio waves or cell phones, right? How does it find you, right? It's all energetics. Okay. Okay, so let's start by taking several deep breaths to relax and to let go. So close your eyes, sit back, take a deep breath in through your nose, and exhale slowly. Take another deep breath in and exhale slowly. Now, while you continue to keep your eyes closed and breathing in and relaxing and opening up your heart to letting go, I'm going to ask for divine help. Everyone has their own um, definition or their own source energy. For me, my source energy is Heavenly Father and Jesus. That's who I'm going to ask for help. If you would like to ask for help from your source energy, I encourage you to do so. I ask for divine help from Heavenly Father Jesus. I'm also going to ask for help from my healing team and every participant's healing teams, that this session will be for the highest good for each of the participants, that we will be able to address the issues and these emotions by priority and to release all life draining energy as pure energy back into the universe. We ask for protection for each of us, including myself, that we'll be shielded individually so that we are not sharing or absorbing others' energies, and to protect us from offensive energies during this session. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And I also ask for help to improve intuition and to help with processing. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Okay. Now I'm going to connect to everyone that is in this group as a conduit for God to do all the healing, right? So I'm kind of connecting like a cell phone connects to each of you and your energies, because we all emit energy. We are energetic beings. I mean, our cells have energy in them, right? Okay. Am I connected to all participants as a conduit for God to do the healing? Okay. Are we shielded and protected? Okay. All right. So Dr. Bradley Nelson's emotion code, I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can see that, is divided up into 2 columns and 6 rows, and each box has 5 emotions in it. So I will muscle test and see which emotion we need to clear in what order, so that for the best of this group. All right. Okay, so is it column A, B? It's column B. Is it odd, even? It's 2, 4, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Okay. I need to open this up window up a little more so I can see. Okay. And it's worthlessness. And is this regarding something specific we need to? Okay, so is it worthlessness regarding like at work? Oh, okay. Feelings of worthlessness at work. I am significant. So what we're doing is we are going to release worthlessness at work, that emotion that you're carrying in your body, that low vibrational energy that's affecting you and your body, letting that go and replacing it with I am significant. I am significant. So what we're doing is we're cutting out that emotion and that energy, right? And so we replace it with its opposite to take care of that gap so that the energy will be able to flow unimpeded. What's next here? Column A, B, odd, even. Okay, so it's odd. Rows, is it 1, 3, 5? 1, 3, 5. Okay, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Sorrow. Sorrow for what? Regarding like a loss of a loved one? No. Is it because of loss of work? No. Okay. Is it sorrow regarding what? Is it because of family conflict? Okay. Due to family conflict. Okay, let's replace it with um, I am full of life. That is great. Okay, so letting go sorrow due to a family conflict. So this could have been something that happened when you were 5, or something that happened last week, right? Um, if you don't address the emotions, then it can get trapped in your body. So letting that go and pulling in, I am full of life. I am full of life. Okay, what's next here? B, A, odd, even, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2. Despair. Is this about work? Is it about family? Is it about health? No, despair regarding the future. Okay. It's just like about finances. Oh, financial future. Okay. Financial future. Because we're still in this recession, right? Okay, despair. I am reassured. That's great. Okay, letting go of despair regarding the financial future, because you really don't know what's going to happen, right? But pulling in, replacing it with I am reassured. I am reassured. Develop a budget, set up a plan, right? And continue working towards that. All right. B, A, odd, even, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Worry. Worry regarding what? Is it about family? Is it about work? Is it about finances? Okay, regarding about finances, do we need to know more? No. So despair and worry about finances. Replaced with, I am calm. Okay, letting go of worry regarding finances, because that is worry. And then pulling in, I am calm. I am calm. So you'll see me releasing negative emotions through my right hand and pulling in the opposite with my left hand to replace that. Okay, B, A, odd, even, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. Terror. Oh, regarding what? Is this about work, family? Is this something about danger? Okay, is this terror about what? Do we need to know more? Yeah, we do. Is this like about war? Regarding war. Okay, do we need to know more? No, this is terror about war. And I don't know if you've been in war-torn countries or what. Do we need to know more? We don't need to know more. Okay. Um, replaced, whoops, replaced with I am protected. Okay, letting go of terror regarding war. And I don't know if you were actually in the war or if you're seeing images on TV or movies or whatever, right? Letting that go. Ooh, that is a hot one right now. Okay. And we're pulling in, I am protected. I am protected. Okay, what's next? A, B, odd, even, 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blaming. Blaming. Do we need to know who? No. Do we need to know what it's about? Yes. Blaming within the family? Okay. Are you blaming parents, siblings, children? Blaming children. And what is it about? Do we need to know more? No. Okay. Blaming children replaced with there's something going on with that. Okay. Blaming. I am gracious. Okay, letting go of blame regarding, is this regarding children? Okay, blame regarding children. Okay, letting that go. And that is a hot one too. Gosh, okay, letting that go and pulling in, I am gracious. I am gracious. Okay, let's see what else we got. B, A, odd, even, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nervousness. And what are we nervous about? Is this about work? Is this about finances? Is this about family? Okay, family regarding like between parent and child, between spouses. Okay, nervousness regarding between spouses. Maybe there's some is it regarding a conflict? Okay. Okay, it's replaced with I am calm. Letting go of nervousness between spouses regarding a conflict, letting that go and replacing it with I am calm. I am calm. Okay, what's next here? Is it B, A, odd, even, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2? Bitterness. Bitterness regarding what? Is it about family? Is it between spouses? Is it between parent and child? Okay. And is this like about family rules? No. Is this a conflict regarding family conflict between? And I don't know if you're the child, if or if you're the parent, right? Replaced with I am loving. Okay, so letting go of bitterness regarding family conflict between parent and child, letting that go. That is a hot one too. Okay. And pulling in, I am loving. I am loving. Okay, let's do another here. B, A, odd, even, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2. Despair again. And you may be asking, why do we have despair again, even though we went ahead and cleared it? But it may be a totally different reason at a totally different time, because what we're trying to do is to go through the layers, right? Peeling back things that we don't need. So let's look at despair. Is it last time it was about financial future? Is that what it is? No. Despair regarding family conflict. Yeah. Whoops. Not sure how that came out regarding family conflict. Because a lot of times, what can happen is when, whoops, there we go. When there's a family conflict and you're just like, I don't know how this is ever going to get fixed, right? And you can be filled with despair because of that. Um, when there's a conflict between like parent and child or something, right? Replaced with, let's look here. Despair, is it? I have faith. Okay. Letting go of despair regarding a family conflict, letting that go and replacing it with I have faith. I have faith. People can change over time. And sometimes, we're used to the instant fix, unfortunately, and we want it instantly, but sometimes it takes years, right? I have faith. I have faith. There we go. All right, let's do one more. Okay, is it B, A, odd, even, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, resentment. What are we resentful about? Is it about family? Is it about finances? Is it about politics? Oh, it's hot, isn't it? Politics. Replaced with I am peaceful. No matter what's going on the outside, we still can be peaceful inside, right? So letting go of resentment regarding politics, because on whichever side of the fence you're on, things are messed up. We just need to care for each other and love each other, right? And letting go of resentment regarding politics and pulling in, I am peaceful. I am peaceful. Okay. Did anybody absorb anybody else's energy? No. Okay. To minimize any possible processing issues, give yourselves grace and give yourself self-care, right? This is over the next couple of days because your energy is going to try and stabilize after pulling things out and putting things in, right? And so what we're trying to do is to eat clean food, try to stay away from the processed stuff because your body doesn't like it, right? Drink water, get plenty of rest, move your body gently, take care of your body so that the energetic body will be able to focus on itself to try and get things stabilized. Well, but let's ask for help too, okay? So you ask for your help from your source energy. I'm going to ask for help from Heavenly Father and Jesus. We ask for help along with our healing teams to help us with any processing issues that we might have and to minimize all of that. I ask that you let each participant in this session, whether it be live or recorded, know of the love that you have for each of them. that you are cheering for them, that you are supporting them, and that they are not alone on this journey. We thank thee so much for all the help that you've given us in this session today. Thank you so very much. Is there anything else we need to do today? No. Okay. Alrighty. So can I disconnect from the group? Okay. So now we'll disconnect our energy from the group. Okay. So this session incorporated several elements, right? Number one, identifying, and then number two, excising the trapped emotion or the negative low vibrational emotion that we don't need, that we're carrying around, and then replacing it with its opposite. And so low vibrational energy, yucky emotions like guilt and shame and anger and all of these that we were doing are low vibrational energies, right? And over time, when you're carrying that around, it affects the surrounding tissue that it is by. I had a friend, a dear friend of mine that I worked with that was a nurse that had breast cancer. And she was in a very abusive and yucky marriage for a long, long time. And I was doing a session for her and kept pulling things out of her right breast. I didn't know which one had the breast cancer in it. And then at the end of the session, I was like, so is it the right breast that you had the breast cancer in? And she said, yeah, yeah. So it was very interesting with regards to how accurate these things can be because of where these trapped emotions stay and stay stuck in our bodies. Okay, so you are not who you were before this session started. Your vibrational energy, your frequency is higher now. And my hope is that you will see shifts in how you feel, act, and react to triggers, and that you will feel lighter from this session, that not weighed down so much by this gunk that you've been carrying around, like worthlessness and sorrow and despair and worry. We meet on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain, 12 o'clock noon on Zoom, and Facebook Live and Instagram Live. If you have friends or family that are like, I don't know what energy work is like, then please invite them because this is free. This is my gift to you, so that you can see what energy work is like and how it can help you. I also have a free private Facebook group called Calm Your Anxiety with weekly energy balancing session using more modalities and Reiki as well, using emotion code, body code, and Reiki, and a group affirmation as well. So if you would like more information of that, please send me a DM. And if you are interested in having a one-on-one session or joining my membership, Conquer Your Anxiety Now, I would love for you to reach out on my website for a free healing strategy call with me so we can talk about how I can help you on your healing journey. And for those attending live today, hi there. I see you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next week. Have a good day, everyone.